Welcome to this week's edition of the We Believe series on the People Chronicles. I'm Alexi Posner from the Reading Royals. I am joined by Kerry Moore. Kerry, thank you so much for being here with me.
Thank you for having me.
So Kerry, you sit with me here today. We're talking about Hope Rescue Mission. Tell me your story. Give me your background.
I had a really good job. I was working construction business, fire, smoke, and water damage restoration. I was a project manager. The recession hit, the business went under. I collected unemployment for several years, naturally because of the state of the economy at that point in time. There were extensions given, and finally the extensions stopped, and my savings dwindled, and jobs were not there. So I found myself in a position where I needed to find an alternative means of shelter, and the Hope Rescue Mission was there for me.
How did you even find Hope Rescue Mission? Had you heard about them throughout the community, or how did you arrive on their doorstep? I
was born and raised in Reading. I lived in Brooklyn, New York for 18 years. Came back to Reading, and quite honestly, the Hope Rescue Mission, when I was growing up, and from that experience, had a really bad reputation. And I can't say enough for what the current leadership there and the immediately previous leadership from Mr. Turchi to John Hart did to turn that around and to make the Hope Rescue Mission someplace that's a viable part of the community, and that really does go the last mile to make sure that men get back on their feet and make themselves
just get back.
Well, just get back and become important to society again and self-sustaining.
Absolutely. And you are one of the success stories. I know there's many success stories from Hope Rescue Mission. So talk to me a little bit about your time while you were there and what you're doing now.
Well, when I initially went there, I was looking for work, and I was offered a job on the front desk at the mission. I did that for about a year and was promoted to front desk manager. Then from there I became a vocational development coordinator. I tried to reach out to businesses to hire some of the men who, there are a lot of men in the mission who are very employable and could step out right now and get a job. You just got to get some employers that are willing to give them a chance.
Right.
Some of them have drug history, some of them have criminal histories, but they put that behind them, and through the guidance of the mission, they don't have these issues anymore, and they just need an opportunity to become employed and contribute again.
What you just said there, as I have gotten to know the Hope Rescue Mission, that's what blows me away the most, is that these are all men who are there to better themselves and get back on their feet. And Hope Rescue Mission, it seems like just through the support, the education, and the resources are really helping them. So that is the message I love that you just said to employers, that these are men that just deserve that chance and are fighting for it.
Right. Now, I was fortunate. I'm now working in the engineering department at the DoubleTree, and
that's great.
The general manager, Craig Poole, is very, very insistent on giving people these second chances. Not only myself and people at the mission, but other people who've been down on their luck. I believe it's something like 75% of the people at the DoubleTree can walk to work.
Wow.
They're from the inner city. These are people who haven't been employed in the recent past, and we just need more employers to
step
up and come to organizations like Hope Rescue Mission and the other shelters, the other programs that are out there for ex-offenders, and just, understand these people can work, will work, and will work hard.
Absolutely, and you just said it with the DoubleTree, with the partnership here with the Reading Royals, the Hope Rescue Mission. We're all just working together to build this community and keep bettering the community here in Reading and opening up doors. So it's a great point that you just made.
Absolutely.
So I see your shining face at a lot of Royals games. You say hi to me most of the time, which is great. Tell me about your relationship with the Royals. How did you get involved? Why did you start coming to our games?
I started going the first year.
Okay.
First year they were in existence, and I've been going every year since, especially 2013. That was a great year.
Great year.
When they won the Kelly Cup.
How are you thinking our chances are for this year?
You gotta get in the playoffs, but I think that they're playing better than they have all season.
Yeah, no, it's
and
great.
I know I kind of set you aback the other night at the game when I told you we had a date, 10 o'clock today.
You did set me back at the game. Thought you were asking me out on a date. Well, I'm so grateful that you're here, and so now we've all partnered up to do this, to the Champions of Hope campaign. Tell me a little bit more about what that means. 1 week in the mission. If somebody's going to sponsor a man, what does that mean? Not only to that man, what are they getting for that? What's a week like?
Well, they get 2 meals a day if they're not working at the mission. They get a breakfast. They get dinner. They have a warm place to sleep, a clean place to sleep. They can take a shower, wash their laundry. Unfortunately, a lot of these guys, once the weather turns, they go back living on the mountains, under the bridges. They just don't want to be part of a environment where they get a second chance. And what the mission's doing now is just trying to, convince them that, stay here. We got programs that we can get you back on track. Even if they're not someone who can be employed, there's a lot of people out there with mental issues who are homeless, and they shouldn't be on the streets. And mission also helps get them access to organizations like SAM so they can get the proper guidance they need and the proper medical attention they may need. And, it's not just about the people who are there that are employable. There's a lot of people that need help that don't want it because of, the state of their mental health, what have you. I've been pretty active with helping a lot of veterans that have come through there, being a veteran myself. And in fact, last year I just took a course on mental health first aid for veterans.
Wow.
A lot of extensive training on, helping veterans with PTSD, things like that. And it's come in handy a couple of times, not only with veterans, but with other
Can imagine.
People who are in the homeless environment, because they have PTSD just from the environment they're living in. It's got to be traumatic to have to live under a bridge or live up in the mountain and, worry if somebody's going to come up to you, because some of these people that live out there that never come to the shelters, they're pretty rough. And, God forbid if somebody get injured or by one of them because, they have a mental episode where, they just go off on someone.
Yeah. And now you just mentioned it, that you still work with a lot of the veterans there.
Yep.
What else are you doing with Hope Rescue Mission? Because you're still very deeply involved.
I'm active with Doug and Liz Graybill have an organization called Veterans Making a Difference. And they're a great organization. In fact, the mission was generous enough to donate space to them, which they're in the process now of having renovated to make a Veterans Day Center, a drop-in center for veterans where they can come and get counseling, then get direction through the VA for the various programs that may be available to them. And twice a month they have stand-downs where they have food for clothing for veterans, not only just homeless men, but vet families. There's a lot of veteran families where these veterans have PTSD, they can't work. Then it doesn't happen overnight where they get their pension from the VA, so they have to support a family, a lot of them, when they get back from their deployment, and they do a lot of great work. And through the support of the mission, it just makes it much more rewarding what they do for the people.
Well, Kerry, thank you so much for being here, and we just really appreciate everything that you've done, your story, your fight, and Hope Rescue Mission is just an unbelievable organization. I know the Reading Royals, everybody is just so happy to be partnering with them. For more information on Hope Rescue Mission, on the Champions of Hope campaign, make sure to check out our website, royalshockey.com. Head over to our social media, go over to Hope Rescue Mission's website. We have so much going on, and this is just a beautiful partnership, and truly is what this whole area is all about, just everybody helping everyone else. So thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you next time.
And if you have any questions, concerns, or need to buy any tickets, please call us at 610-898-PUCK. Thanks again.